water, food, well, the climate to be good as well, you know, the sun is a good distance away, in order for our survival, right? So do you guys not think at one point that, look, how we are created, you know, and our universe, and how our DNA works, that there must be some kind of a force? Like, let me speak to you because they're a bit agnostic. Do you not think, like, hold on a second, there must be something behind this?
No, I do believe there is something, but I don't believe it's conceivable in the human mind particularly.
Okay.
It's definitely not like any kind of human figure that maybe is. I don't believe they're conscious.
Okay, I agree with you. We as Muslims negate the notion that God or this higher being is a human.
Yeah.
Because if he was human, then he'd be dependent like us. What we say is that a necessary, independent, self-sufficient being has to exist for everything to make sense. Because we are independent, we're not self-sufficient, we rely on other things to survive. And we cannot have an infinite regress of dependent things, because we'll never get point one, like to point A. For example, we have Google. Google relies on the internet for its existence. The internet relies on the computer or a laptop or our phones for its existence.
Yeah.
And that relies on battery or electric, etc. So the chain continues, but there has to be a point where it all stops. Which I give the analogy of, would we ever have sea and all the animals, the creatures in the sea without a seabed? The seabed is the high intelligence, which I said is necessary, self-sufficient and independent. And everything falls back on that, because if we don't have a seabed, we'll never have sea and all the creatures in it. So the seabed is where it all falls back to. Now, you said about something about you don't believe it's conscious. We believe if there is a independent, self-sufficient, necessary being, he must have a will for us to come to be. He must have knowledge, because those are attributes. For example, when I show you a picture,
That's where I differ.
Okay, can I tell you? Okay, we look at this image, yeah, and we know that there is a designer behind it. Why? By just looking at the image, I can tell you a few attributes about the designer. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's the same thing. We look at our creation and we say, look, there's knowledge. If there's knowledge, there has to be the one who gives knowledge. You get what I'm trying to say? So in a nutshell, look, I don't want to go and give you guys a boring story. You can't be here for a documentary, but that's just in a nutshell. Let me just give you guys some material, maybe. Maybe this one for you. Love of God for you. We had one book, but okay, I'll give this one for you. But what tips would you give me? But you guys said you're new, innit?
Yeah, well,
you're new. Okay. All right, no problem. When will the documentary come out?
End of January.
You know my marriage documentary?
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out 7 years ago.
7 years?
7 years ago. And that's why when people are watching, they're going to be laughing their head off. Because when you go into my YouTube channel and go in the comment section, the first thing that you see is, when is the marriage documentary coming out? And every year I go, it's coming out in 2 weeks. And you get people that are coming like, oh man, how long is it going to be? But anyways, I hope
you started putting it together yet?
You know what? Look, I have. I went through the first draft with a team, and they were like, look, I need some work. So it's a docudrama now. So what it is, there's certain parts that need reenactment. So what we're doing is now we're combining it with the docudrama. So what we're doing is we show real life scenarios that happened by again actors and stuff like that, etc. So that's what the stage we're at. But I'm looking at some videos where, you know, and what I found really interesting in psychology as well is that when you watch these movies, yeah, you know there's a villain, yeah, and you actually hate the villain in real life. And I thought to myself, why doesn't our brain register and say, okay, that's an actor? It's strange, isn't it? That's why I found acting and reenactment is actually very powerful, because people really connect with it. So yeah, that's why I'm working on. But
this is our DOP.
Oh, here's the main name. Is this the funder, the multimillionaire? Oh, that's good. So what's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica. Okay, how you doing, Jessica? You're right. Okay, so you are the. What's your job? Oh, photography. Okay, all right. Okay, that's good. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that there. How did I miss that? Okay, that's nice. So what camera is this? Oh, he's got the same. Jabby, look, it's the same as yours. Is that the same as yours? You know, he brought his camera here. It's big. So anytime he puts it here, people get scared to talk to us because it bloody looks massive. Yeah. But yeah, that's good. I'm really happy for you guys. I'm looking forward to the documentary.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you. All the best. If you have any questions, we're here. Thank you. All the best. Take care. Thank you. Okay, guys. So just to make a bit of a clarification there. Yeah. No offense. I didn't know it was a female, so I shook her hand. But I didn't know. So obviously, I hope that's clear. Is it Jessica? Did you say her name is Jessica? Yeah. Yeah. No. I didn't know. But anyways, that's just a clarification.
This is like a press conference.
Yeah, something like that. So guys, we are. I'm gonna build buildings. Vote for me. Vote for me, please.
Were they commanded by Allah or not?